Okay guys, on to the main stretch session. So we're going to start off with standing hamstring stretches. You should feel this all on the back of the raised leg. Your standing leg you want pointing at 12 o'clock, so straight forwards. Your raised leg, you want your knee locked out and your toes pointing upwards to the sky. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice deep breath out. And with that breath out, try and get lower. Okay, keeping in that position, all you're going to do is you're going to turn your standing leg to 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock if you're on the other leg. So it's going to be pointing outwards. Staying in that position. Again, nice deep breath in, deep breath out. See if you can get lower as you breathe out. You can put your hands resting on your raised leg. Just be careful you're not trying to keep yourself upright. Gravity will be your friend and intensify that stretch if you have your hands out down to the side. Staying in that position, you're going to now pulse forwards and back just with your toe. So I want you to try and keep the whole of your body still. It should just be moving backwards and forwards as you pulse those toes away. So this is actually mobilizing or flossing your sciatic nerve slightly along with the hamstring stretch. Okay, so swap legs. Standing leg facing forwards. And you're going to raise your other leg. Again, nice deep breaths in, deep breaths out. As you breathe out, try and get lower. See if you can get deeper into that stretch. Stick with it. Okay, so staying in that position, you're just going to change the angle of that standing leg 90 degrees. So it's going to be pointing to 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock if you're on the other leg. So again, deep breath in, deep breath out. Make sure that raised leg, that knee is locked out. If you can have a flat back, that's great. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Try and get lower. Good work. Staying in that position, point your toes back forwards, and you're going to pulse forwards and back for standing sciatic pulses. So quite often people think they've got tight hamstrings. It's actually the sciatic nerve needs to be mobilized. So this will help achieve that. So nice and gentle, don't rush it. Okay, and rest. You'll need something to sit down on. Okay, so you're going to go into the 4-sign stretch. So placing your ankle on your knee, chest down to your knee. You ideally want that knee to be nice and relaxed. Try not to pull it upwards. We want the chest sort of coming down to the knee rather than the knee coming up to the chest. And just try and relax everything. Nice deep breath in and deep breath out. See if you can get lower. See if you can get things relaxing with that breath. Okay, staying in that position, you're going to come up and then you're going to go down towards your foot. So bringing your chest towards your foot and holding that there. So this is helping to stretch the piriformis, which is a pesky little muscle inside your hips. It does press against the sciatic nerve, so again, it causes a lot of issues down the leg. In fairness, the piriformis is normally overworked from something else and gets a lot of unnecessary blame, but it is a really nice one and it will help work out if there's an imbalance going on. Okay, so swap legs. So put your other ankle on your other knee and we're going to be going again down towards that knee. You may find this one's higher. You might have chosen your preferred side to start off with. That is absolutely normal. So again, try not to roll downwards. Think of your hips like a clam and you're going to come and squeeze the hips together. Big breath in, big breath out. See if you can get lower. Good work. So sit back up and go towards your foot. There we go. If you need to hold your foot to stop it sliding off your leg, you can do. So again, deep breath in, deep breath out. You'll be going onto the floor for the next stretch. Good work. Nice deep breath in, deep breath out. Get lower. So down on the ground, ready for half hero pose. So this is quite similar. You're going to have one leg outstretched in front of you, and you're going to have the other leg knee bent and foot behind you, a bit like the double force sign, but try and tuck your heel into your butt as much as possible. If you're feeling like your hips really aren't level, you may want to use a cushion underneath your bottom to help ease yourself down and make it a bit more comfortable, but just stick with it. Okay, and swap sides. So this is an advanced pose, but it is really good. So if you're feeling cramping and discomfort, it's fine. Cramping is normal. Just stick with it. Nice deep breaths. Try and have a wiggle. Use what you can. Use your hands, use your cushions, whatever you can to support yourself, to make it manageable for the 30 seconds. It will get easier the more you do it. And it will help with injury prevention or recovery. So going on to kneeling quad stretch. So you can hold on to something for balance here. So you're basically pulling your foot towards your butt, but you want your hips forwards. So try not to sink your hips back and get a bend in the front of your hips. You want to imagine a nice straight line from your knee all the way up to your chest or your shoulder. And pull it a little bit tighter. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and pull it up as much as you can. Swap sides. So this is stretching the front of your hips, your hip flexors. It's getting everything loose and working. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Try and pull your heel up with that breath out. Remember to try and keep that hip as far forward as you can, so you're getting a nice straight line at the front and you're not bending, so your butt's going towards your heel. You want your heel going towards your butt. Okay, going on to the couch stretch. So ideally you need that box back or to go to the couch. And it's a very similar stretch. So you're putting your foot up on the sofa or something behind you. You want to have that straight line in the front of the hips. So trying not to bend at the hips as if you're sitting down. But you also want to sort of push backwards towards your foot as it loosens up. So deep breath in, deep breath out. See if you can push back, get that heel a little bit closer to your butt, but keeping that straight line. It is a tricky one to coordinate yourself in. Okay, so stay in that position, ready for the next exercise. So staying on that side, you're going to raise your hands up. Try and get your arms going up past your ears. So rather than out in front. It's handy if somebody can film you from the side or take a photo and see what sort of angle you are getting with your shoulders. This will let you know how far rounded your shoulders are, if there's any curvature going on in the spine that we want to work towards correcting. Okay, swap sides. So we're just going to go straight onto the couch stretch. Again, hip towards your foot, but I don't want you bending in your hips. You want to have a nice straight line from that knee that's bent on the floor all the way up. If anything, you want it curving so your hips are actually in front of the knee. And hold that. Deep breath in, deep breath out. See if with that deep breath out, you can get your heel closer to your butt, but keep that straight line at the front. So this is the last one now. All you're going to do is raise up and try and keep your arms in line with your ears. So going up past your head, not out in front. So if you're any triathletes here, this will actually also help with your swimming. Because if your arm's coming out in front of you, you won't be able to get super duper streamlined in the pool or in the lake. We'll see. So that is it. Well done. Do this every day to improve your range.